This past weekend was the start of the Burlington Discover Jazz Festival, which is now in its 35th year. That's some legacy shit. Shh. Every year the festival brings world-class musicians to the Queen City, and there truly is something for everyone. Even if your annual jazz budget is no dollars, there's plenty for you to check out. In fact, 7 Days compiled a list of some of the free events happening on each day of the festival, which continues through Sunday. And really, you can just walk down Church Street and you're all but guaranteed to encounter some sweet, sweet jazz.
What are you doing?
One of my favorite things about jazz music is the interplay between musicians. You see, they take turns improvising solos while the others accompany them, and you end up with something much greater than the sum of its parts. It's pretty much the exact opposite to how the Vermont Statehouse now operates. That's where you have a group of people working overtime to come up with variations on a common theme, just so the band leader can show up and say, "Nah, I like the way I play it." Hear the band. It's like if someone who has never actually played trumpet shows up to a concert when it's ending and demands that everyone listens to his solo. Chances are, it's gonna suck. You have completely ruined my best bargain. So there's still no end in sight for this year's legislative showdown, but Vermont still managed to make national headlines. This time it was for a new law that will offer up to $10,000 to people who move to Vermont and work remotely. So basically, if you're from out of state and you've already found the type of job that will let you work from anywhere, Vermont will pay to help you move here. You know, because if anyone needs our help right now, it's people who have found out how to earn a living from their couches.
Yes.
Now this was designed to help attract more young workers to the state, but obviously begs the question, what about those of us already living here? You know, while I was reading about this law, I learned that Alaska pays its permanent residents up to $2,000 a year just for living there. Every year they take some of their revenue and use it to pay dividends to permanent citizens. Whereas in Vermont, we take some of our revenue every year to try and help the governor maintain an unrealistic campaign promise. Different strokes, I guess. While I agree it's important to attract young workers to the state, nobody's gonna stay here if you have nothing to offer them. I mean, what do we get? Oh, sweet, look, it's a last-minute plan to get rid of teachers and keep the property tax rates level. You shouldn't have. No, seriously, you should not. Sounds like that's one band that needs to learn some new songs. See you next time. Play me out.